How y'all doing on this fine day? And I am back again for another fish related video. So as you can see here, the table has been cleared. That's right, I cleared off the entire table today. And yeah, so now there's a lot more room for the new tank, which will go right smack here. And all the stuff that's here was moved around, some stuff was put away, and I ended up moving all the stuff off this shelf to make way for a few things, as well as this terrarium, which I will eventually be building. Now, as you can see, here is my tank, and there's our water test. As you can see, everything looks to be tip-top condition. I think, yeah, I might be doing a water change pretty quick, but as you can see, I got some new plants for the tank. I got two new plants. That one there, I think that's an anubis. I split that in half so I could put some back here, and then I got this crypto plant here, and yeah, it looks pretty good. So you can see all the fish are quite enjoying the new setup back here. Everyone seems to be doing quite fine and dandy, which is great. The only one who doesn't seem to be doing quite fine and dandy is my peppered cory. You can see him lodged in there. I don't know what's been going on with him. He's been swimming a little funky. Might be just weird. I'm not sure. Could be swim bladder disease. Hope it's not that, but you know, there's always a possibility with, you know, such cheap fish. Now, this tank is looking really good. Now, I've run into a bit of a standstill here because I'm kind of been questioning, should I still revamp this tank? Now, I'm obviously still going to be getting the second tank here, but I don't know if I want to change anything about this tank. I would definitely prefer to have a plant substrate here, but still don't know if that's really going to happen. I think what I'll do is I'll set up the secondary tank and then put some plants in there, and then we'll just kind of go from there, deciding whether or not I'm going to redo this tank. Now, I've been rethinking a lot of the ideas I had, and I've been watching the community that's in this tank for quite some time now, and I've realized I really don't want to split them up. Everyone in here gets along so well with each other. There's no like aggression between the fish. So basically my plan is going to be pretty much keeping this how it is and getting an additional 2 black neons and 2 neon tetras. Okay, that'll bring our stock up to 13, which is fine for this 9-gallon because the catfish are on the bottom and the tetras will be at the top. And tetras are fine with being crammed and the water quality is good. That leaves the second tank open to a ton of possibilities. Now, on one hand, I think what I might do is put everything into that tank and then redo this tank with sand or something so that way the cories don't have to worry about their barbels getting hit, like knocked off or ripped off by this gravel, and they also can sift for food better. But yeah, now that other tank is kind of open to possibilities. I don't really know what I'm going to put in there now based on all this new revelations. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. So this tank's probably going to stay the same, other than the few new fish I'll be adding. This might change again. I actually recorded a video earlier this week that I deleted because my plan has changed since then. I was originally saying I was going to switch all the cories and black neons into that tank and then keep the neons in this tank and get some like auto Clincus or something. But I think I'm really liking I am really liking the community that's been built up in this tank, and with all these new plants, everyone's been a lot more active, and I don't really know if I want that to end, so I think we're going to be leaving this how it is, with of course a few modifications. Now that means that the second tank is open to suggestions, so if you want to leave a comment you can. What I'm thinking is I'll get some dwarf or Julii cories for the bottom, maybe like 6 of them, and then maybe some guppies, possibly some black skirt tetras, maybe barbs if I could find ones that aren't aggressive, but or I might even do a beta tank with some cories. I don't really know. It's completely open at this point, honestly. I think it's making me really happy that I have this opportunity to keep this tank how it is, because I've really fallen in love with it in the last little while. But yeah, I still might replace the substrate. I'm not entirely sure at this point.